It's Striving for Light. Hope everyone's doing pretty good. Um, I saw a quote today, just now, like literally just now. It said, "You can't stay loyal to the things that are killing you while you're asking God to heal you at the same time." Like paraphrasing it, I totally butchered it, but it's like along those lines, just different words, different orders, mixed around. But yeah, it's just got me thinking, and I think like a lot of times when we come through this walk, we're struggling with like certain things. Maybe we get rid of things that we think are big. We all have like a lot of things that like come in the way, make us doubt ourselves. Especially if you're like someone that overthinks a lot and like you just think a lot. You know what I mean? It's not. You shouldn't overthink. I would say not to be too hard on yourself, but at the same time, have a healthy dose of like self judgment. You know what I mean? But I wrote a little poem thing. It was pretty much. I guess I'll read it. I'll read it. It's not. It's something. It's something little I was thinking about earlier. Another cigarette. Another thing I said I'd quit. Should one speak all the things they want to be until they really exist? I look to God as I ponder on my bed, asking for forgiveness, asking to forget, learning to let go, accepting the reality of grace, letting go of the stress, how easy it is to allow the world to make us forget we've been blessed. Never been the type to seek validation for any of my art, as long as it finds a home in the Lord my God's heart. Seeking his face day after day, some slower than others, but forever gaining traction, doing what I can when confronted with demonic distraction. Lord, I call to you, break these strongholds within my soul, my amazing God. What is his, the Lord upholds. All right, so basically what I was thinking about when I was doing that was, just going back to things that like, get taken away from, our things that we just try to justify. Like, it's not necessarily right, or like things you've been forgiven them in the past. And like, it sometimes like comes up and you're just like, we've got to accept God's grace, accept God's grace and like know that we are forgiven. If he forgives us, you're forgiven, So it's just something you got to like cope with, and the world's going to try to bring you back to your past. Don't matter, like if you say you did something rude or did this or that, they're going to try to bring it up, you know what I mean, and hold you to it. And so it's just about getting over that. I'm not saying you should keep going back to things he's taking you from. Like especially if you're asking to heal, like I know myself, I've done this. You're asking to heal or take away these things, and he does, and then you go back to like doing it, and we're all going to slip up. We all slip up. We just got to try to make it our best. And I just wanted to do that to let people know, like, hey, there's going to be days you struggle. And I think a lot of times we struggle more with overthinking, because we'll see things, and I think when we overthink, a lot of the times we can ignore God's spirit within us, because we're like, there's so many things going on in our head, So yeah, I just wanted to let people know that there's hope for you, and Jesus Christ is very real. So what I'd say to do is just reach out, just go in prayer, maybe read the Bible, or just, even if you've read the Bible before, just go sit in prayer. That's something I never did before, you know what I mean? Because I didn't even take the time to even consider this. I thought everything was so real, but didn't really take the time to consider the Bible. It's been right in front of me my whole life. So luckily God showed up for me and showed me. So otherwise, yeah, just try it, because God is good. And I really think if like we're sincere, like what's in our intentions, if we're sincere, he'll show us a way. So he's a good God, and you're blessed. I hope you stay blessed. God bless. Everybody have a good night. Peace, striving for light.